Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hey, Nick. How are you? Gilman in the house. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's off to a great start this morning. It's Wednesday, and I'm up. I've been up for a little while, but I decided to sleep in a few minutes longer. I'm trying to stay on the same schedule so I can get a lot done and be done with the day earlier, but I hope everybody's having a fantastic start to the day. This looks a little dark to me. I don't have my other light, but that's okay. We're going to make it work. I think you'll be able to see me okay without being all strained up from it being dark. But happy Wednesday to you. I hope everybody's had a great start to the week. I know it's the summer and some of my friends, hey, Mr. Raffy. A lot of my friends are, we're enjoying this summer vacation because it's the summertime and so we're out. Good morning, San Juana and Dana and Chantrice and everybody that's on here. But a lot of us are sleeping in a little bit because it's the summer, unless you have PD, and I don't. So I'm off, but I just wanted to come on and give you a few words of encouragement from the Chronicles of Cree. Good morning, Lakeisha. How are you? Love and confections. Hope your day is off to a great start, but I wanted to come on and give you a few words of encouragement to set the tone for your day. And today, the topic is program yourself. I was listening to Tony Robbins. There's a lot of people I listen to in the mornings. I love Tony Robbins. I like Jim Rohn. I love Les Brown, E.T., the Hip Hop Preach, just a lot of people. But this morning I was listening to Tony Robbins, and he's real cool, y'all. He's just, I wish I could sit in a room and just talk to him for a while. Hadn't had an opportunity yet, but I was just kind of listening to just some personal development because that is how I like to start my day after my personal devotion time. And I was listening to how he was saying, you know, a lot of times it's not that we don't have opportunities presented to us. It's just that a lot of times we have them, but we don't know what to do with it. And so I thought about how, you know, I dropped my cell phone. We were out to eat the other day. I went into the bathroom, put my cell phone like on this little, I guess it's the toilet paper holder, but it was flat and I thought it could hold my cell phone. So I put my cell phone there and all of a sudden it fell. It was like I watched it in slow motion. It fell face first, cracked the screen, right? So I'm walking around with this raggedy cell phone and I thought, wow, okay, it's amazing how I was adamant about, I got to get a new cell phone. I got a new cell phone. I need one. I don't want to cut my thumb. I don't want to cut my thumb trying to, you know, move my finger across the screen. I need a new cell phone. I thought about how we are so quick to upgrade our technology. Every time a phone comes out, we're quick to upgrade technology, but we don't upgrade ourselves. We don't program ourselves. We'll get a brand new cell phone. We'll make sure we have these cute little things on the back. I don't even know what these are called. Mine was a gift. That's why I have one. But we'll get that and we'll put it on the back so that we're comfortable. You know, when we're driving, we can hold it and talk. And we'll upgrade technology and upgrade all this stuff. But we don't upgrade our skills and we don't upgrade ourselves, nor do we program ourselves. I've seen people buy new cell phones and they take the whole damn day, it seems like, to program that cell phone, put all the apps back on there that were on there before, go find new ones, and they do all this stuff and spend all this time and energy until, you know, you have this new cell phone that mimics what you had on the other one. You put in all that time, it's like the whole world stops, and you put in all that time to program this cell phone the right way, but we don't do that with ourselves. We don't. We establish goals at the beginning of the year. We set resolutions and we say we're going to do this, but the resolutions aren't really attractive because it's stuff like I'm going to stop eating sugar, I'm going to lose some weight. It's not attractive enough and strong enough to really pull you out of the bed early in the morning when you don't feel like it. But we waste time programming and doing all this other stuff, but we don't program ourselves, and we don't get ourselves on a schedule to where we're doing this and this and this and this and hold our feet to the fire. We don't do that. So that keeps you from moving forward. It keeps you from moving forward. And when I looked at this cell phone, I was like, dang, okay. I'm like just really losing my mind because I need to go get a new cell phone. Well, you know what? I haven't gone to get one yet. And I'm just going to deal with this one because right now it's still working. And I will go get a new one. But it's okay. My world hasn't stopped. But I thought about how quick we are to, you know, program cell phones and make sure we're on point when it comes to technology. Everything new, we're standing in line forever. We'll get that. But we don't do that when it comes to upgrading ourselves and programming ourselves. Good morning to everybody that just hopped on. Lindsay Howard, Randall Deasy, Roderick Bear, and Tina, Susan, Frederick, Tanya. Hey, everybody. And so it's like we don't take that time to program ourselves and discipline ourselves. Yesterday, I had to go and do an inspection. I love those days. And so the guy was doing the inspection. I said, hey, I'm going to go to Starbucks. I'm going to sit and I'm going to wait. How long do you need? He said, well, I'm going to start here in a few minutes. So his start time was 9:30. He didn't finish until like 1 o'clock. So I was like, well, what am I going to do with the time? Oh, I know what I'm going to do with the time. I'm going to pull my planner out, and I'm going to look at my cumulative to-do list and see what I need to do. So I sat at Starbucks, worked on my book, got everything ready for this file I need to upload. You know, we found a house for my clients we had been looking for. They found the house with the pool, perfect house. They found it, and we're getting ready to close on it. So I sat there and I worked, and I said, okay, this is what a productive day looks like. You've programmed yourself to get up with a spirit of attitude and an attitude of gratitude. You've gotten up, the day has started, and now you're at work. Programming ourselves to do whatever it takes so that goals and the needs of our families are met. That's what we have to do. We program everything else, the TV, the remote. You program, you know, the garage button in your car so that when you hit the button, the garage opens when you get there. We program all this stuff, but not ourselves. And that's because I think it takes work. And it's like everybody wants to be a damn beast until it's time to do what beasts do. Everybody wants, oh, I'm a beast, I'm a beast, I'm a beast. Well, you're not doing what beasts do. Beasts don't care about how they feel. They're a beast. When a lion is hungry and he's out in the jungle and he sees a gazelle, he is going after that sucker unless it's wounded. They don't fool with wounded animals, but if he sees a gazelle and the gazelle sees him, the gazelle goes, it's time to go. And the lion is like, oh, the chase is on. He's a beast all the time. Doesn't matter if it's cold, he still got to eat. Doesn't matter if it's hot. So it's like we want all these things and we do all these things, but we're not willing to do what it takes. And I'm talking about myself too. Tanya says, good morning. No new phones until it's due. Well, you know what? I'm going to hold on to this one. I'm going to see what happens. But, I mean, that's what I thought about when I looked at my phone. I was like, oh, man, I need a new cell phone. But it's like people always say, you know, I want to be a beast. I want to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. Right now, I'm doing some new stuff, and it looks different. It feels different. But I have to do it because it's what I need to do to program myself. You know, anybody who knows me knows I don't like waking up early in the morning. I don't. But my goals don't care about how I feel. They don't care that it's 5:30. It's time to get up. You need to do this and this and this and this. That's what pushes me. But it is what pulls me. Because when something is pulling you, it's like you just got to do it. You just have to go with it. It's pulling you. It's almost like out of your control. Because that's how our dreams and goals need to be. And I know I talk about it all the time. Good morning, Jimmy Perryman. You know, I only thought it was 3 pyramids in Moss Point. That was Marcus' mom and his family. Then I met all y'all in New Orleans. I was like, oh, it's a whole like slew of them. But anyway. But you have to also think about, you know, when you're programming yourself, what risks you need to take. There are some risks I need to take. And I decided that, you know, I got to take these risks no matter how hard it is, no matter what it looks like. I don't expect for everybody to understand it. I don't expect for everybody to see the vision. It's not their vision, it's mine. So I don't expect for everybody to understand it or see it for me because it's mine, it's not yours. But there are some risks that you have to be willing to take. And it's like you have to be all in. You got to be all in. You got to be all in. When it's time to, you know, get dressed to go out and eat, everybody wants their makeup right, their hair right, their right dress. The reservation is already set. The people are expecting you. You want it all right. And it's like we take little stuff like that and, you know, we go overboard with it. We put the extra on. But we're just kind of sloppy when it comes to living. And some people are just existing. There's a community I want to live in. And I ride through this community all the time. I've been there twice this week. And the goal is to ride up and down every single street and to meet 5 people in that community. Now, it's going to take some work to get there because I went in last night and looked up the prices of all the houses that have sold in the last 6 months. And I was like, whoa, okay, that's a lot. But I needed that visual because sometimes our dreams and goals are so small We don't program ourselves because we feel like it's too much. We feel like we can't reach it. Am I missing some comments? We feel like we can't reach it. And so in deciding that this is where I want to live, this is where I want to go, this is what I want to do, I have to remember that my comfort zone equals my broke zone. We can't stay where we are and expect to go where we're trying to go. I heard that. I didn't say that, but I heard it. And it was E.T. who said, how can you expect to go where you're going and you don't want to leave where you are? We get real comfortable and, oh, you know, it's no big deal. I've been living here for 20 years and it's all right. You know, you be content with what you have. You don't need to be over there no how. You don't know what them folk doing. Well, you know what? I don't. But I wager to believe that some of them are doing what they're supposed to do, which is why they're there. And they saw the vision, programmed themselves to do what they needed to do. It's just my thought process. Everybody might not agree with that. But on the journey to programming yourself, you either you find a way or you make a way. And that's how I look at it. It's like, okay, so it's the summer now. You want some extra money? But shit, for me, summer school is not an option. I don't do summer school, ever. No, I don't do that. It's not beneath me. I just choose not to do it. But what else can you do? Oh, okay, well, let me sit my butt down and let me figure out, okay, well, if I do this, I need 10 students at this amount and I can get this. I already decided, you know what, if I'm gonna make $200,000 a year, I need to sell 26 houses at $289,000 or more. And if I sell those 26 houses at $289,000 or more, I can get the $200,000 a year that I want. How do I get it? I can't be sleeping late and binge watching Amazon Prime videos, which I think is everything. Who needs Netflix? Just saying. It's like we gotta figure out, you know, what it is you want. What are you willing to fail at? Why are you willing to do it? Why are you willing to do it? Know what your bottom line is. But you gotta program yourself so that you know those things. People can say all day, what kind of car you drive? I drive an E350. Are you quick to tell that make and model? You're quick about that. But when it's time to talk about your goals and your dreams, it's like, oh, you know, I thought about, and one day I'm going to, finna, coulda, woulda, stay right where you are. But that's okay. That's okay. Because some of us are in it for the long haul. And some of us are just, you know, just kind of doing whatever. It's up to you, though. The choice is yours. I'm just excited because I know that, you know, what it is I'm working on, I've got to be responsible for it, and I have to be the one to make it happen. End of story. I can't wait on you. I can't wait on you. Sometimes I do a check-in with people. I reached out to a person yesterday, and I was like, oh, where you been? I just noticed that I haven't seen your posts. Hey, what's going on? Because there are connections that you make with people. And I feel like they're divine connections. See, all connections are not divine. Some of them by damn default. Yeah. Because it's comfortable. Now, I'm going to meet those 5 people in that community, and I'm going to get to know them, and I'm going to find out just what living over there is like, because I'm going to go down every street. I'm going to get a map of the community. I'm going to go up and down every street, because that's just my goal. Yours might be something else. Am I missing any comments? Let me see. Okay, I think I'm good. But anyway, that's what the thought is for today. We've got to raise our standards for ourselves, just like we have high standards for our children. We have to hold ourselves accountable too. And if you're not willing to be, you know, surrounded by people who help hold you accountable, I mean, really, how is it that, you know, you'll move from one good degree to the next, if you will? Okay, so I don't know what it is that you purpose to do for life. I don't know what you're trying to do in your career. I don't know what you're trying to do this week. But whatever it is, you need to program yourself, because if not, it'll program you. My daughter with this new baby. I said, oh, okay, he is cute. He is. Keep holding him, though. Keep playing with him all evening. See, at 9 o'clock, playtime is over. You should have had your bath and you ready to go to bed. I didn't play with my babies at 10 o'clock at night. I need them to know at 10 o'clock at night, sweetie, we go to sleep. So you have to help program their little minds and their bodies that, oh, okay, at 8:30, it's my bad time. I'm fed, I'm dry. My mama don't have time to be playing with me right now. She's going to put me down so I can do something else. But after a couple of weeks of that, she picked up on it. Now I get pictures at about 9 o'clock, and he just knocked out. I said, oh, I see you picked up on that. Had to program him. Good morning, Robert. So that's how we have to be. We have to be adamant because, you know, this new baby can't, you know, I know he's taking up a whole lot of time, but you still got to get stuff done. You got to make that happen. No excuses. No excuses. And so I encourage you on today to, you know, program yourself. Don't allow situations and circumstances to program you. Don't allow these challenges that come to program you. You go ahead and program yourself so that even when you're not motivated, even when you're not around those people who are pushing you to be great and reminding you that, you know what, you can do this. So when you go to conferences and you're surrounded, say at a game at the American Airlines Center, I don't even like basketball at all. But when I go to a Mavericks game, the atmosphere changes for me because I'm looking around at all the people who are excited and they're rooting for the Mavericks. Then I find myself clapping, and then I go, oh, wow, okay, yeah, that was a three-pointer. I find myself getting involved because I'm around other people with the same goal, and they're excited because we all came to see the Mavericks win, right? Well, they all came to see the Mavericks win. But it's like the atmosphere changes. It's the same thing with you when you're with people with like minds. It's like there's a shift in the atmosphere when you're around people with like minds, people who are doing what you're doing. And the reason why there's a shift is because your spirit agrees with their spirit. See, if everybody, and this is just an example, if everybody's content with working for, you know, $8.75 an hour, and they don't aspire to do anything else, when you come talking, I'm gonna make $50 an hour, they're looking at you like, how? I mean, like, why would you want to do that? Why aren't you satisfied with the $8.75? Well, why are you satisfied with the $8.75? It's like you just have to make a decision and program yourself to do those things that are hard, so that when the motivation runs out, you put things in place so that you're being pulled. There's fire under your feet to get it done. That's what works for me. I don't know what works for you. I don't know what works for you, but I wish you well on today. Program yourself. Don't let situations and circumstances program you. No excuses, right, Joshua? Like, there are none. There are none. We're so quick to blame other people. But how many times do we point the finger at ourselves and say, you know what? I sucked at that. I didn't do that right. I need to go find somebody who knows how to do that. Oh, they live in that community. I need to go over there and talk to them and see what life is like living out here. You know, I want to walk. I can't even swim, but I would love to wake up watching, seeing the lake. I want to see the sun set over there. Oh, I want to see those people playing golf in the backyard because I'm walking out and I'm over. Yeah, you got to see it. You got to see it. Don't let circumstances program yourself. Damn the excuses. Get up and make it happen. Everybody's waking up with the same number of hours and minutes in a day. Make it count. Make it count. Make it count. Anyway, I know that you've heard me say a lot of this stuff over and over and over, but we got to do what's hard and be willing to fail at it. You got to do what's hard and be willing to fail at it. It doesn't matter what other people are saying. Girl, you know, she started that business and it didn't even work. So what? You don't even have the mindset to start one. Why are you talking? It's called regrouping. It's called failing forward. That's what that is. You need to dismiss yourself from people talking like that anyway. Yeah, because they don't think like you. Hey, Gwen, good morning, good morning. Accountability and responsibility. That's what that is. All day, and that's what we have to have. Robert says we have a tendency not to own it. You have to be able to see things as they truly are in order to do something about it. You do. I don't like getting up early in the mornings. And I had to tell myself, Cree, I know you don't like getting up early in the mornings, but guess what? Boo, you don't have an option. You don't have an option. Go walk out there and see that car. Who's going to pay for it? Go in there and look at those bills that are on the counter. They come every 30 days. Who's going to take care of that? Who's going to take care of it? You know you like coffee. Who's going to keep it replenished in there? You like food in the pantry. You like food in the refrigerator. Who's going to do it? You want your freezer stocked out? Who's going to do it? Ain't nobody knocking at the door with a blank check and a good account so that when you cash the check, you can get the money for it and won't bounce. It's up to me. So no, we can't do that. God gives his hardest battles to his strongest. He does. And sometimes I want to say, Lord, why me? But I've learned not to do that and say, okay, yeah, it's me. It's my turn now. And so You're right, he does. And he doesn't put any more on you than you can bear, even though sometimes we're like, oh, you sure about that? I get it, I've been there. But we've got to be strong enough to say that, you know what, no, this didn't work this time. I'm relaunching my business. I love to hear when people say that. I'm relaunching my business. I'm relaunching my business. Girl, go ahead with the relaunch. I'm all for that because you don't give up. Because you know that this is so worth it and it's pulling you. Good morning, Miss Diane. It's pulling you. It's pulling you. And that's what we need, because when the motivation runs out, you know, what are you doing? What are you doing when the motivation runs out? That's when the discipline comes in and all these habits that you have. I have to still get up at 5. I have to, because my goals don't care that I don't like waking up early in the morning. They don't care. So program yourself and don't allow situations and circumstances to do that, and fail hard fast. Just keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. For me, I use the example of this neighborhood. I was like, man, okay, why haven't I driven through here before? Why haven't I driven through here before? But you got to see it. So sometimes I need the visual, and we'll just get in the car and just ride through there. Little people waving, walking their little dogs. Everybody's waving and happy. I say, you know what? They ain't concerned about what the cell phone bill look like and limited minutes and limited data and all this stuff. These people are living. They're not concerned about, oh my God, my phone bill and my water bill and my light bill. Man, it doesn't look like that to me. But what are you going to do today that's going to contribute to your greatness? What are you going to do today that's going to be some income producing activities that will help you move forward? I'm not the only person who goes on my phone and checks Chase before I do something big. Yeah, I want to know. There's going to come a day when my bank account going to look like my social. I drink on that. And it won't even matter. Then I'm going to go down there with Pops and all his friends in it. We're going to all have a good time. Matter of fact, I'm working on, brings me to my next point, H2O Part 2. I am asking everybody for $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. $4. $4. Because that will buy a case of water at Sam's with 32 bottles. And I got 32 bottles of water for $4. Remember, it's Mark brand. Great water. $4. Because I'm doing the part 2 to the water drive. So I already have the dining room in here is starting to look like a pantry. But I'm asking for $4 because that's all I'm asking for, so that I can buy a case of water for this community. I'll be doing it until the end of June. First weekend in July, I'm going out to Sand Branch. Okay, this is part 2 on collecting water. So if you have $4, and I know you do, everybody on here got $4. Please send it to me so that we can give to a worthy cause. We have to be concerned about our sisters and our brothers, y'all. These people are near and dear, and they're close. You know, we give money to the concert people. We give money to the liquor store. You make sure you got Baileys. You make sure you have all that stuff. So can you just give me like $4 so that we can give to a worthy cause? I am doing I'm also doing, good morning, Felina. I'm also doing my Spanish classes. This class, I must say, I'm excited because these people are going to be bilingual by the end of the year. I've committed a year of my time to them every Thursday. And so they're already reading, they're already writing. I guess I'm going to have to make the homework a little bit harder because they're making hundreds on everything. But I'm excited about that because that was the goal. It was to have a hand-selected group of people that I could truly say are bilingual by the end of the year. So it's a lot of things that I'm working on over here. I want you to send me some people, if you know of anybody that's interested in getting that competitive edge, people who want to upgrade their skills, because that's it. Trying to think of anything else. That's it. The Spanish class on Thursdays. H2O Part 2 is the water drive. $4. I would, let me put my information up here because you can send it like right here, www.paypal.me, and www.paypal.me. Okay, that's it. And so you can send it that way, And that way we can go ahead and get some water out there. I don't know all the intricate details as to why they don't have running water. I really don't care. All I know is that they need it. So if you could send me the $4, that would be great. I did put up the PayPal information. Hey, Coach D. And if you could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. Life is good, y'all. I've learned that we don't need to complain. Just get in and make it happen. Great morning from the beach in Florida. I know that's right. I can't wait to get there. So we've already started, making the plans to be there in August. And so we both have it on our calendars. And so we'll see you there. But I wish you well on your journey today. Make a difference in the life of somebody else. Smile, it goes a long way. Y'all hear people talking about suicide and all these people dying. I mean, like those 2 people that died in 1 week. I was like, oh my God, what is that? But you have to, have compassion for other people, because yeah, it might be other people, but someday it can be you. I've lived through suicide before, and all I can tell you is that it's hard when your loved ones commit suicide and you're left trying to figure out what happened. And I'm going to write my book on it one day. But it's hard, and I just pray for those families. I pray for those people who are, left behind with no answers. You find yourself trying to figure out why. And that's the biggest question. And then when you don't have those answers, it's hard for some people to deal with. And so smile, it goes a long way. You just don't know what people are dealing with. A lot of people are dealing with their own private battles. And if you don't believe me, just keep watching the news. Case Spade was, and it was a man, Bourdain, the chef, like this great chef. And people say, well, why would they do that? She's unfulfilled. Living unfulfilled lives, but it looks good on the outside. So you just don't know what people are dealing with. But I wish you well today. And remember to program yourself, and don't allow your situations and challenges to program your life for you. Be an active participant and show up in your own damn life. Don't be waiting on other people to do it. I don't. Sometimes I mess up and have to start over, but it's okay. I'm living life on my terms. It's not because you're making decisions for me. Nah, I don't think so. We have to know who we are and who we belong to. Don't know what people we don't know what people are living with, and that's what we do need to keep at the forefront of our thinking, because people are going through, and I'm not the one to be judged and say whether people know Christ or not. I'm not, but I just know that when you know Him, life seems a little sweeter. I'm telling you, it is sweeter. And so get to know Him if you don't, but I'm gonna tell you, it does make a difference. So I want to see everybody at the top, because the bottom is too crowded. That's where 97% of the people are. They're steeped in mediocrity. They're okay with being there. They're okay with the $8.75 an hour. And I just picked that number out of the air. They're okay with that. We don't have to be. They're not truly living. They're just existing, and they want your company. Just say no. It's a complete sentence. Say no. But I want to see everybody at the top. Happy Hump Day. Happy Wednesday. Today is work. I was just about to say it's Working Wednesday with Coach D. Making moves today is what we are doing. If you are not following Coach D, please do so. She is a job coach. She is an amazing woman, and we will meet each other for the first time in August and do a women's conference there. Well, I don't know if it's just for women. We'll be doing a conference in Florida in August, and I'm very excited about that because, again, I believe in divine connections, and I believe that's one of them. And so I'll see you in August on the beach. We're going to walk on that beach, girl. Yes, we're going to do that. So I want to see everybody at the top. This bottom is too crowded. It's time to get out and get the day started. Have a magnificent Wednesday, and I'll see you later. Bye.